What is going on, everyone? We're back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the World Baseball Classic qualifiers, and we're going to start with reviewing A. So let's go over this group stage first. I mean, this is how it broke down. Nicaragua gets through. They go 3-0 in this pool, play absolutely phenomenal. They play a really close game for South Africa and Spain, and they kind of blow out Chinese Taipei. Very interesting. Me personally, I didn't expect them to be first. I thought they would be second or third, to be honest, and have to play in that game 7. Yeah, they absolutely dominate. I'm going to be honest, they absolutely dominate. Yeah, the Spain one was pretty impressive, and then Chinese Taipei looked horrible in this tournament. So very impressive. They get automatically qualified for the World Baseball Classic. So very exciting to have them back in here. And I know they spent a lot of money into the whole program and into the infrastructure in the country with stadiums and state-of-the-art facilities, is what people have been telling me. And the broadcasts also said that as well. So just very impressive. Hopefully they don't get destroyed like they did in 2023. But we'll see how they do moving forward. So let's talk about Spain moving forward. Now Spain was very interesting. They go 2-1 in this, obviously only losing to Nicaragua. I mean, the first game, I did not expect them to almost mercy Chinese Taipei. Very impressive first game. Then it kind of sucks. So they played the night game into a day game. That's the thing about the scheduling about this that kind of sucks. You know, you got to play the night game. You don't get done with that till later, and then you got to play a 1 o'clock game. Not obviously optimal. So I don't know if they come out kind of slow. It goes to 10 innings. Not a lot of hitting in that one. Really good pitching and defense throughout that game for sure. Nicaragua eventually gets the walk-off. So kind of unfortunate for Spain on that one. And then they obviously handle business with South Africa. So nothing too crazy. Spain has been in this position once again, right? Happened in 2022. They got to the finals, lost to Great Britain, lost to Czechia. We'll see what happens with them moving forward, but they did play a good group stage. Now moving on to Chinese Taipei, number 3 in this group is not what we expected. I expected this team to be number 1. They're actually the second ranked country in the world, so you really think they would dominate. Their roster didn't have a lot of the guys on the Premier 12 team, which I did realize after the fact I made that video, which was the team that they did win with. They ended up getting first in that tournament, beating Japan, right? Shocking everyone. But yeah, they didn't have a lot of those guys on there, which was kind of unfortunate. Get smoked by Spain, able to handle business versus South Africa, and then get smoked by Nicaragua. Not good. They're gonna have to play the game 7. And then in last place we have South Africa. Once again, I don't really know why this team was picked, to be honest. The Nicaragua game was actually really close, I'll be honest. That game was really competitive the whole time. They did play well. There was some shining stars on this team for sure, like the Phillips brothers and the Smith brothers, right? Those guys seem pretty good. But yeah, you only put up 3 runs in 3 games. Not ideal for them. You know, they're gonna have to go back to the drawing board and probably get a little bit better through the years going forward. But I personally don't think they should have been picked. I think there were way better countries in front of them that's definitely should have got it. But they're obviously done. They get 4th, and that's pretty much it. What's up, guys? I've officially launched my own brand. It is called crownculturehq.com. As you guys can see by the website, we are first starting with stickers and socks on there, and we'll be expanding to more items in the future with shirts and pants and all that good stuff. So if you guys want to support me more than just watching the videos and liking the videos, this is where to do it. It will be linked down below in the description. If you would like to make a purchase, it would be greatly appreciated. But with that being said, let's get back to the video. All right, so game 7 just took place in Taiwan when I'm recording this, and Chinese Taipei comes down and wins this game versus Spain 3-6. Honestly, competitive game. It started out pretty hot between these teams. I mean, Chinese Taipei pretty much gets the lead early. They were the away team in this, by the way, since Spain had the better record. They come out 2-0 in this game. Spain kind of bounces back. They kind of go back and forth. There was like major errors on Spain's side at third base, and it just wasn't good. I think it was Ender Encarnacion. I mean, they bunted twice, and he threw the ball away twice, which led up to a couple runs scoring. So that was unfortunate for Spain. I mean, before we talk about Chinese Taipei, I mean, Spain's history repeats again. I mean, we go back to 2022 with this team, Spain, and you guys can see the bracket right here. I mean, they're able to play good baseball. They smoked Czech Republic. They were up 9-8 versus Great Britain. They get walked off on. Czech Republic comes back, beats them again. It just doesn't happen for them. And then we get back to 2026, and you're seeing a similar story here. I mean, they once again able to beat Chinese Taipei very commandingly once again, and they come out in the game 7 and get kind of destroyed. So I don't know what's going on with this Spain team. I mean, this is back-to-back qualifiers for Spain, and they just haven't, you know, they haven't been able to qualify. They're able to beat the teams they're able to beat, and then when it comes down to actually the games that matters to put them in the World Baseball Classic, it just doesn't happen. So I don't really know what's going on with this team moving forward. I mean, they're able to get some good coaches on their squad, and ultimately they just fall short. For Chinese Taipei, it looked a little scary. Only won 1 game in the set of qualifiers, able to go 1-2. Thankfully, they can still get in by the game 7, and they end up qualifying and beating Spain. So they go 2-2, able to get in there. But yeah, so Nicaragua and Chinese Taipei go back to the World Baseball Classic. These teams were obviously in the 2023 one, so we'll see what they can do. I don't think Chinese Taipei will be last anymore, especially because, you know, this roster wasn't their best roster. I think that was very known, especially on the broadcast. So they're going to have a better roster going into the 2026 World Baseball Classic. And then for Nicaragua, we'll see if they're able to get a win on the board. Well, hopefully this time will be better for them. Spain and South Africa, we'll see if they come back in the qualifiers. Definitely Spain, I think, will be back in the qualifiers. They're competitive. They just can't beat the teams they need to beat, which is unfortunate. For South Africa, not really sure. They only scored 3 runs over 3 games, so I don't think they'll be back. So yeah, we're having a similar 2026 World Baseball Classic with the same kind of teams in here, same kind of group in here. Maybe the next set of qualifiers will be something different. But if you guys enjoyed this little review on Pool A as we move into Pool B, which will be exciting over the next week, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We'll be breaking down more predictions about Pool B and then reviewing it like we do normally. So if you guys want to see those videos coming up to the channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.